My pilot light is on but furnace won't start. Where do I go from here, aside from calling a repair company?
If the gas is on but there is no flame, get out of the house or open the windows and turn off the gas.
No, the pilot light is burning. It is generating heat but the furnace otherwise doesn't do anything.
Then it is going to shut down as soon as the furnace overheats.
It is running to date.
Then I hope the flame isn't so weak that it doesn't get hot enough to overheat.
I'd expect the carbon monoxide detector to go off if that was the case.
Let's say the furnace keeps the pilot light lit. It still won't heat up the rest of the house if the thermostat is set to cool.
If the thermostat is set much higher, we'd be thinking of turning on the AC, if the house was actually that warm.
Did you set the thermostat to heat? If you turn up the temperature knob but don't hit the heat switch, it won't engage the furnace. Though some may let the pilot light just burn as long as it doesn't overheat.
I can assure you that isn't the error causing this.
You could check the error messages the control board gives you. If the furnace doesn't recognize that the pilot light is lit, it won't engage the furnace or shut down shortly after starting.
If it is burning but doesn't think it is, I have a serious fire hazard.
True, as is a gas leak that looks like a lit pilot light but turns into a big problem when the furnace does engage.
I think the furnace is set to shut down and stay down if there's a gas leak.
Then that would explain why the furnace won't turn on.
And why I'd need to turn the gas off.
If your furnace has a hot surface igniter or spark igniter, the unit will start ignition as it turns on the gas. Otherwise, the pilot light stays lit all of the time.
It has a pilot light, not a sparker. Where is that leading to?
In either case, the gas valve will open to the burner and start burning in earnest. However, if the gas valve is stuck closed beyond what the pilot light uses, that will keep the furnace from running.
At which point, I'd want to call for service instead of try to pry it open so it may overdo it.
The gas valve should shut off once the thermostat says the house reaches temperature. However, if the thermostat already says you're warm enough, it won't re-engage.
At least then all I have to replace is the thermostat.